Hello, I'm live, I think. I'm going to check my phone. If anybody is here, you'll see that my setup is different. I moved a trunk out of here. Whoops, kicking something down there. And I'm now sitting at a desk that was in the little alcove off our living room that I should have had in my bedroom the whole time, honestly. So now I'm actually at a desk instead of sitting on my bed. I do need to cough, pardon me while I do that. Okay. I see three people here. Again, I don't know when this recording started because it just came up on my phone, but I'm in a new place. Not a new place. I wish I'm in a new location in my bedroom. My bed's now over there where I usually sit, and I have a table. It's actually a desk that I'd had in a different room all this time that I thought it would be smarter to have in here. And that is a very badly needing to be refinished secretary desk that I've had my whole life. It's in really bad shape. But excuse me, I was thinking, sorry, that gave me the hiccups leaning over like that. Ooh, hello, Dolores. Did you do your sale? Are you done already? Thank you for coming. um, excuse me. I was thinking I could get the shelving and potentially put it back in there for now, for for live sales coming up, which I honestly should have been doing from the get-go. I just didn't have I don't know, I didn't have the forethought or something. Oh, nice. I hope it went well. How'd it go? I literally was gonna pop in before I did this, but then I realized that I wasn't set up the same way and I was really discombobulated. So it actually took me like the full hour to get myself kind of reacquainted with my own space. So, oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I crack my neck there. um, you guys, if you're on Whatnot, follow Dolores over there. I think you can put your link in. It should let you since you're a mod. Um, yeah. Oh, I just noticed. I don't know if it always showed that mods were blue in StreamYard. I thought I remembered it not showing it, and you can only tell from the chat. But anyway, today's sale is just a mishmash of things. There's no particular theme. It's different holidays. I have some things over here. I have some things over there. I have some things over there. I'm just gonna go until I'm feeling too tired, basically, or until I run out of things, whichever comes first. I'm just going to let's see how many people are here. There's 11 people here. Let me put it into, oh, I didn't fix my messages on my phone. All messages, there we go. If you're new here, I ship from Maine, so take that into consideration. If you are across the country, hello, Alice. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you. I think I need to email you again. Oh, thank you, Dolores. Well, feel free to if you want to. Yeah, so I ship from Maine and I use pirate ship just like everyone else. All the information is in the description. I will need your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address. Again, this is all in the information below. I've decided, though, something's a little different this week. Since it's been very difficult for me to invoice like I used to, and basically for me to ship like I used to, there's too much going on personally, health-wise, and just with everything, the housing and everything. There's too much going on. So I will hold items till the next week, starting this week, if people would like. Just for the fact that I cannot seem to get on top of invoicing, and it's not fair to not have. I haven't shipped people's items yet, and I'm having a sale, so I just don't think that's fair. So from here on out, I will combine shipping of two sales again until the living situation is different and until I can find what works for me again. So if that's okay with everybody. A lot of explaining. I do have some, not glass, but like breakables, things you've seen before, things you might have seen way back when I started doing sales, actually. I had a tote of things that I just hadn't given up on. So just going to crack my neck and I'm going to roll my shoulders. I think that's a good thing. Like to start off your sale with everybody just like, including me. Oh, and do you guys like my Green Day shirt? Green Day shirt. I'm an 80s, 90s, born in the 70s gal, so I love my Green Day. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I don't really know. Again, I'm going to make up prices on the fly just because it's easier, and we'll kind of have to play along with where my things are, because maybe I'll put the sold items back there or the unsold items back there. I don't know. Do you? Oh, I love that. I love that. I love them too. Okay, so I've got 14 people here. I'm going to get rolling on the sale. Where do I start? I think I'm going to start with the breakables just because they're making me nervous. They're making me nervous. So let's get going here. And if anybody has any questions, please. Look, I almost wrote Green Day. I'm surprised I didn't write Corn, Dolores. Any questions, just give me a shout along the way. All right, so okay, we're gonna start this. I'm gonna start it at $4. It's a hobbyist Easter decor piece. I would put candy in it. It's literally like behind my phone over here. That's why I'm like, let's get this. Oh, there's something else in there too. Okay, so it is a ducky. Yes, that's true. That's or it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be my niece's favorite band, even when she was like really young. Her favorite band was Korn. Oh, that's hilarious. Seems a little bit dim. It seems a little bit dim in here. 1 second. See if I can add to the brightness. That's as bright as it goes, really? Really? It seems dim in here. I don't know what to do about that, but anyway. Is it because do I need to do this? Anyway, it's a ducky. He's pulling a little wagon. I would use it for Easter decor. IP is written in the bottom. It's glazed on the inside. And that's actually glaze kind of pooling in the bottom and the back there. That's what you're seeing is glaze pool. So anyway, somebody had fun with this. I've actually seen this in quite a few different variations of colors, of course, because it was a hobbyist piece. They're clear. Oh, good. It seems dark in here. Like it seems like it could be a lot brighter in here, seeing as I have a ring light. I wonder if adding this, no, it's not plugged in. Well, thank you for telling me though. That's good. We have the purple flowers on the wheels. And I think it's a planter. I mean, you can use it for anything. And then IP. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh, I almost just knocked over my water. I'm going to move my water a little bit there. I'm not going to have that happen. Hey, Stephanie, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I'm in a different, I'm in the same bedroom, but shoot, I thought I got everything out of the screen there. You can see my internet stuff over there. But I'm usually on my bed over there, and I just turned my camera and I moved my desk into my bedroom. So here I am with a different setup, but I think it's going to help my stomach issues, because sitting on your bed, you're going to have to engage your muscles to sit straight up the whole time, and leaning forward and holding things. I realized it was a little much on my stomach. And so I can do this in this chair. It puts you in a calmer mode. So I'm going to get a measurement on this. It is 6 inches in length, and to the top of his head, he's about 5 inches tall. But I'm going to move him along, and I'm going to jot him down actually, because I never do this. Okay, duck 4. Here we go. Now if somebody goes back to it, I'll have remembered. Alrighty. I'm still being clumsy with my things. Where should I put the stuff that doesn't sell? Should I put it back there? I feel like I should put it back there. Because then people, I'm wearing camo joggers just so everybody knows. And I'm really dressed, really schlumbly. So, yeah. Don't mind my comfy outfit. At least I'll put like the bigger stuff back there, I think, just to kind of get it out of the way. Why wasn't I doing this all along, you guys? I should have been doing this all along. This looks so much, I don't know. I still have I'd have the shelf, the teardrop shelf over here. But okay, up next, I'm also going to start at $4, so I'll just leave it on the screen. It's things that are kind of all tucked away here. This is a bank by Norest. And let me just double check for chips, because I think there is one on here somewhere. Well, let's look at it together. It's a chick. She's a bank. She's starting at 4. Or she's a chick. She's a hen. She's got her chicks. 5 chicks. They're under her wings. I think it's super cute. And she's got that anthropomorphic kind of Disney-esque face. I think she's so darling. I think there are, I'm trying to find, like there's that one white spot there. Oh, hello, DM. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Always glad to see you. And so we've got this, you can probably see I've got a different, I'm in the same place. I'm in the same place. I'm just in a desk instead of on my bed over there. So I love her. She still has her stopper, cork, whatever. It's a rubber one. Somebody had written some things on there, but it is Norest. There we go. And I always say this, I'm a sucker for a foil sticker. I think most of the community is. We love having that original foil sticker. I don't know what all this means. May 69. I don't know if it was $1.75 at the time. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's really sweet. And if you live on a farm or nobody knows somebody who does, she's a bank. Let's check around the opening here. Yeah. I don't see it like any obvious, like, wow, there's a chip there kind of. So if there are, it's going to be a flea bite or like a glaze skip. So get a measurement on that and then we'll move along. All right. She's about 4.5 inches this way. And she's about 4 inches tall. And so, all right, we're going to move to the next item. This might take me a little longer than getting up and down stuff, but that's okay. And actually, it's kind of nice. It's a little break from sitting. All right, so up next, I have, should I do next? I have a little, I guess it's a trinket box. We'll start it at 3. And send that. And it's a butterfly. It's a butterfly. It's a butterfly trinket box. Probably made in China. It's kind of like a stained glass. It's not blue through and through, but kind of has like a frosted window pane kind of effect going on here. And the lid where it opens here, the little clasp, it has a little flower sort of emblem there. So it's really sweet. You could put anything in here. Yeah, isn't it? And I mean, like, if you collect sea glass or pebbles or some things that you like, robin's eggs, shells, I do that. I pick up robin's eggs. I see Stephanie in at 3. Thank you, Stephanie. Here's the sides and the back. So it's blue all the way around. And it does have a catch chain, and it is mirrored there. I just thought it was really sweet. And when I sourced this, I remember because it was filthy. It's one of those things where you, as a reseller, see its beauty hiding. And there have been, sometimes I've seen items and I'm just like, I just don't have the energy. Somebody else will have to. And then there are other times where I'm like, no, I'm gonna clean this one. So it's all nice and clean again. I'll get a measurement and then I'm gonna start counting it down. So across we have 3 inches, and I'm guessing 3 by 3. Big surprise. And it is 1.5 inches in height. So I'm going to start counting this down. And going once. Going twice. And last call. And sold. Sold to Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, now where do I put my solds, guys? On the bed. I guess on the bed. All right, so butterfly, $3. Stephanie. And I already forgot to write the hen down, but I remember what that was, so that's good. All right, moving on. Thank you. I'm just going to do all the glass, the breakables first, again, just to get them out of the way. I'm going to start this one at 3 as well, so I'll leave that on the screen. It's on the screen. It is a Christmas mug. It's modern. I forgot. I think it's by Lang. I'll tell you in a second. It's a lidded Christmas mug with cardinals on it, the male and the female. I like this a lot because I love cardinals and I, of course, love Christmas. And this is very Maine to me with a pine. Turn it around here for you. Feliz Navidad. That's it. I can't even read that. I don't know what that says. But there's Merry Christmas. And so the pattern's all the way around, which I also like. And again, the matching lid. It is Lang. Turn it around. Ooh. I like the lidded mugs a lot. That means things aren't falling in. That means it's staying the temperature. This is from 2011. And the design is, the art is by Tim Coffey. Oh, that's coffee. That's kind of funny. And then it also has a loose leaf tea strainer inside. Nice and clean. And so it also leaves a space on the lid here if you wanted to put a spoon in your coffee. So there's that. Make a nice crisp. Actually, I take that back. That's not for that. That's so there's space to put it on the handle. Put it on with the handle there. But still, I feel like that could still help leave space for a spoon, though, if you had it. No, I guess not. That wouldn't work. I lied. Never mind. It's for the handle. Anyway, I'm going to write it down and then move on. Mug, $3. And I'm going to put it over up there. Over here. How about over here? All right. Okay. What do we have next? I have an egg coddler. We're going to start that one at 4. I know they were really popular for a while there. There we go. And I love these. I don't know. I don't know how to cook. If I had the mental capacity right now, I'd be learning to cook better than what I can right now. But I've kind of always wanted to use one of these, but I never have. And again, it's a bird theme. There is a worm on there, a little inchworm. It looks like he's feeding the other one. But it's just this little throat, and he's got a dragonfly. But this is the type of imagery that was usually on these. There's the top there. Hello, Helen. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I think was I lurking in a chat? I think I was lurking in a chat. I never said anything the other day, but I was like kind of waving to everybody. I think, whose sale was it? It was probably Steph. And this is by Royal Worcester. It's Royal Worcester. That's how I pronounce it because that's how you say Worcester if you're from New England. Focus. There we go. And it's porcelain and made in England. So I actually don't. How do they pronounce it in England, Dolores? If you're still there, they pronounce it Worcester too, or do they say Worcester? Worcester, Massachusetts. It's Wuster. Worcester. Worcester. Right, Helen. Worcester. And then the inside is nice and clean. It looks like the lid needs another wipe down really quick, but yeah, nice and clean. I'll get a measurement and then I'm gonna move on. Worcester. Yep. It's I even have a hard time faking my own accent or my area because I try not to talk that way. However, I will watch sales back and I will hear it. And I'm like, I didn't know I pronounced curly like Carly. I kind of say it like Carly instead of curly. And I only hear it when I'm watching myself back. And I'm like, I didn't know I pronounced things that way. Woosta. It's like rooster almost, but not quite. The height on this is 3 inches and it's 2.5 in diameter. So I'm going to move on. I don't think I should just keep getting up and putting things over there. I'm going to put this back over here. It's not the smaller stuff until I have a few things. So let's move on. Let's keep the price up there at $4. It's a set of salt and pepper shakers. They are sort of, they're sort of on the shabby chic side. They are definitely that mid-century look. They are porcelain mixed with wood, basically. I'm going to focus in. There we go. I love these. These are like ultimate shabby chic for me. Let me hold them up one at a time. I'm assuming I have a problem holding them together. They have gold. So the pepper only has one hole. It has gold around the top. Now you could use this to hold a hat pin. You could use this to hold 5 hat pins. You could have like a special hat pin in this one. I think that'd be neat. And you don't have to have the S and P facing forward. You just face them that way and put your hat pins in there. I think the pattern is really pretty. It is transfer. It's not painted. Come on, camera. Oh, it doesn't want to cooperate. All right, well, there we go. Transfer. Goes all the way around. It does have the bottom. Let's see if this one has the bottom. This one does not have the bottom. Okay, so I would definitely use these for hat pins. I think they'd be the perfect little displays if you want to put like a display over here and a display over there. Really cute, and it's like $2 each. So I'm gonna get the measurement. It's they're 4 inches in height. And one last thing I wanted to say was that the sides are sort of tapered down like lipstick almost. So I think this looks really cute with a bunch of other shabby chic stuff. It's a really sweet little like shabby chic picnic display. I love them. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Moving on. Oops, I almost knocked all that over. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. I moved my. I didn't move. I wish I moved my location in my room. I'm not on my bed anymore. I am now in a chair, and I have my desk from the other room in here, which I should have done in the first place. It's making it a lot easier on my stomach. I can already tell, like even my breathing. It's just I should have been doing this from the first place, or in the first place. And this is my very unfinished, needing to be refinished secretary desk that I was actually keeping. It had shelves. The shelves are now at the storage unit. But this is where I used to keep my inventory, you guys, before I would, my breakables basically, I would pull from these shelves here. So, all right, so moving on to the next item. It's a bigger item. Let's get this out of the way and I'll put it back there. It doesn't move. I'm only going to start it at $5. And the only reason I'm starting at $5 is the packing materials it's going to take to pack it. So it's not all that heavy. It's just, anyway, it's another farmyard. Guys, remember when I had my farm sale, that sale actually hit like over 1,000 views in a very short amount of time because people thought it was actual like livestock sale, I think, but nothing about the description and nothing about the thumbnail made it seem like that's what I was selling. Anyway, oops, I still have an old price tag from an old life sale. So I'm starting at $5. Back when I first tried to sell this, I was trying to sell it at $12. No more. I think this is Originals by Yona, and the tag is inside, and I'll show you that in a minute. But it's like a cheeseboard, cutting board type of deal. And I love the mid-century-ness of that chicken coop. I love it. It's got the paint job is very mid-century. Oops, I need to highlight that. let me take it off the cutting board part. Here we go. It's easier to hold. Now, I think the top, the red cold paint has come off for the most part, except for that little dot there, but I think this is super cute. Even if you don't have a farm themed kitchen, it's still cute to have. I don't know. I think it's really cool. And there's the sticker right there. And they painted in Yona Original, which is, I mean, I loved it anyway because I think the way they do the chickens is very mid-century with the tail like that and everything. But it really sold me when I saw that on there. And then the cutting board part is nice and substantial. Of course, it has been used. You can see that, but you can see where you can rest it. And then on the other side, there's little handles, so it's easy to lift. And I'm guessing this is probably. It's like 2.5 pounds. Hello, Steph. Good to see you. Hi. If you see anything up there that grabs your interest, let me know because those are some of the unsold so far. I've just I'm off my bed and I moved my desk from a different room into this room, and then moved the storage trunk that was in my room into the other room, which I should have done when I started my channel. But here I am, right? Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. It's always so good to see everybody. So let me hold this up again. Oh, no, wait, I was getting a measurement, wasn't I? With the cutting board, it's 9 inches by 9 inches. And then in height, it is about 4 inches in height. So I'm going to hold it up again. There we go. And again, it's a cheese board, cutting board, whatever you want to use it for. If you want to just like put it in your kitchen and cover up I don't know, cover something up or something until you come back into the room. It's even good for that. Like a cloche, almost like a cloche. So I'm going to move on. Let's check the chat really quick. Okay, move on. And as I've been telling everybody, don't mind my schlumpy outfit. I'm just going for comfy today. I'm wearing my Green Day shirt and my camo joggers. So pardon me. Pardon my schlumpiness. All right, I'm also going to move other things over there as well really quick, just to get them out of the way. I didn't kind of have this freedom to do this before. Should have thought of it earlier. All right. All righty. Excuse me. Just a second. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, up next, let's get this big mamma jamma off the table too. We're gonna start this one at 4. This is an Easter decoration. Oh, thank you. I mean, I have painted my face, I'll tell you, but appreciate that. Thank you. You always look beautiful too. Thank you for saying that. Start at 4. Yeah, starting at 4 on this one. I just noticed a little bit of a sticker residue I'm getting off there. And it's an Easter egg, just a hobbyist Easter egg. I think these are really fun. I think they're neat. I think people will eventually start collecting these things, honestly, if they don't already, which I would love to see a full collection. Hello, Colleen. Thank you for coming. Much love to you too. It's always, you guys are always so incredibly sweet when you're coming in here. You're always such, like, your greetings are so sweet. And it makes me feel really like cared about, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. So then I have to go back to selling my egg, right? Sometimes I wish I could just get on here and chit chat with you guys, like literally just get on here and like open up a StreamYard link and just chit chat. That might not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad idea. I'll have to think about that. Again, it all goes around my health and all that kind of stuff. But oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. So here we go. Here we have this egg, and it's again, it's hobbyist, but it's like somebody painted it almost with frosting. It's speckled. Steph, I should do that, shouldn't I? I should do that. I would have a lot of fun with that. Oh my gosh, I do have some ideas. I mean, I know I haven't gotten to move yet, but it's like, what's really keeping me from starting these ideas going? You know what I mean? Except for my stomach lately. It's still not I do have, by the way, I do have an appointment with a gastroenterologist tomorrow morning. So if just because I brought that up a few times, I didn't have an appointment until October, and I asked them to please let me in sooner because I can't eat, and they're letting me in tomorrow. So pray that they will get me the right medication so that I'm not feeling the way I do and I'm able to eat again. I miss food. I miss food. I'm living on saltines and Shore and Powerade. So anyway, hello, Jana. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Um, I'm sorry if the name doesn't ring a bell, but thank you if you're new. Thank you for coming in. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat, and I also have information in the description about how to bid. But I feel like you've probably been to one of these sales before. So thank you for coming. And so this one is tied with a pink bow and it has the yellow flower. Like I think those are black-eyed Susans, and then daisies, I'm guessing, and then the speckle. And I'm going to open it up. These are usually cracked. Let's just crack it now, Kathy. There's a little red spot on the inside, but I'm not sure if that's under the glaze. Thank you. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that because it's been rough to say the least. And so I'm going to get a measurement on this really quick. 6 inches length and then about 4 inches in width, and then height with the bow, it's a 5.5 to 6 inches. So fun to put your jelly beans in. It's one of those you can't get away with it. Everybody's going to hear you getting things out of it kind of things, but I think these are a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to move that along. And yes, I have some milk glass. I don't know if it will show the ring of fire. I'm going to start. I'm going to leave the 4 up there. I guess I'm going to leave the 4 up there for now, and then maybe in the recap we can think about the prices again. But it is a milk glass cup, teacup, and it is thin. You can see my thumb in there. I do believe it to be older milk glass. And the saucer. And I don't know if I can make it show the ring of fire or not. But they most definitely, it's almost like when you hold it up to, I can see pink. I know you guys can't see it. Do I have a flashlight or anything? Do I have a flashlight? No, that's not a flashlight. Is this a flashlight? Stick with me. I think I have this little basket next to me. Open, son of a gun. There we go. Yep, I knew there was a flashlight in there. Will it show it? Will it show it? I don't think it's gonna show it. I don't know. I can just promise you it's like it's almost pink. It's a pink ring of fire. And I've never seen it come through so much. Like I usually just see it on the edges or whatever. Thank you, Kathy. It is so impossible we've got to invent something that lets us show colors properly, such as greens and reds. And we've got to invent something that lets us see the ring of fire on things. And I see Colleen, Cookies for Vintage, and at 8. Thank you, Colleen. Good to see you. Yes. It's like ruffly. It has like a sort of a D handle, but not quite because it's flattened at the top. Show it to you again really quick, and then I'll count it down. Oh, my nails are rough, you guys, because I've been doing stuff in the yard. Come on. Doesn't want to focus today. Yeah, I do think the lighting situation is going to have to be a little bit remedied there. Not sure. There we go. Maybe the camera just needed to be up higher. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. Now I'm down here. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. I'm going to set it down. So going once. And thank you for your $8 bid, Colleen. I appreciate that. Going twice. And last call. and sold. Thank you so much, Colleen. I'm gonna make sure I put cookies for vintage on there. Okay, so milk, glass, cup, sauce. And 8. All right, thank you so much. Okay. It will, absolutely. I think it's really sweet. Just the way it sits is, I don't know, it's just a very light, wispy kind of. You know what I mean? It's really cute. All right, I'm gonna roll back here and put it over on my bed. I have no idea what's recording. Oh gosh. So I'm gonna start these. These are also milk glass. I remember thrifting these at the same time, actually. 2, 4, 6. So there's 6 plates. So I'm gonna start it at 6. Just $1 a plate, basically. Oops. Start at 6. I don't know if being this low is better because it does make the camera focus better. I do think it's about lighting for sure. So again, there is a great, same as the other one, the same amount of ring of fire on these. You can see my thumb through the glass, and there are 6 of them. And the design is really pretty. It's elegant. There aren't any cups with these. These are just, I don't even think these are saucers per se, because there's no ring in the middle here. So they're just small plates. I was even thinking, like, if you like to be fancy with your cats, you know, it's going to be even a cat food plate. You know what I mean? I've seen people do that, and it's just, it elevates things. You know, as long as it's safe to eat off of. There's some residue on the back of this. I just noticed. Dessert plates, yes. Speaking of cats, I do have a shade up, and I just saw a neighbor's cat walk by. So cute. Yeah, little dessert plates, little, you know, little berry plate. Well, they have berry bowls, but you could put berries or like just a little cupcake on here. Really sweet. And is this etched? Let me make sure. I'm gonna hold on one second. Is it etched or is it raised? Okay, so it's not etched that I can tell. It feels more like a raised design. Yes, I agree. And you can see how much you can see my hand through there. But to look at it, I mean, it's still obviously milk glass. Look at it. And it does really pick up. The middle, you can tell, obviously isn't as thin. But anyway. Oh, I see Colleen in at 10. Thank you, Colleen. I'm going to actually go ahead and count it down. I should have given a measurement really quick here. Let's see if I can do that. The diameter is 6 inches. 6 inches in diameter. Thank you. I love these. I love these. Going twice. I had like a sort of a Valentine romantic sale a couple of years ago now. And I think this is how long I've had them. I think I'd set these aside for that sale and then didn't end up bringing them potentially or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember now, but. And sold to Colleen Cookies for Vintage. Thank you so much, Colleen. I so much appreciate it. Slide over here. All right, so let's see. Let's see, Colleen, please, for milk glass, plates, 6 of them. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Lena, hello. Good to see you. When did you sneak in here? Oh, there you are. Must have been when I was writing things down. I'm not on my bed. I'm not on my bed. I took my desk from a different room, and now I'm in my room, just in a different area of my bedroom. So that's why the different background. I wish I could say it's because I moved, but not yet. You can actually even see my fuzzy robe back there. Oh gosh. Okay, so moving on. We're going to start this at, I don't know if I should do this for choice. I have a pair of these. What's your, should I do these for choice? They're the exact same plate. And they are by, oh man, I can't see. Conway. Oh, it's Wedgwood. Wedgwood. Oh my gosh, my vision is terrible. Anyway, it is Wedgwood, so I could do choice. No, you know what? I'm just going to do it for the pair. And then if somebody says I only want one, then we can go from there. I'm going to start it at $4 for the pair. And let me show you. There's the other. Just saw the other neighbor's cat. That's that cat's Fergus. He's really funny. He's a talker. All right. Cat lady. Anyway, I'm not like squirrel. Yes, I am. I'm a squirrel lady too. I was gonna say I'm not like squirrel, but I'm also like cat. I can't help but notice. So this is by Wedgwood. It is so pretty. The color is so pretty on these. And they have this, I call it like a paper plate kind. It's not, but a paper plate kind of ridges on it. Let me show you the back to show you that it's Wedgwood. There we go. I'm probably saying that wrong. EDME. Is that a type of Wedgwood? Edme? I'm not sure. Oh, same, Lena. So it's giving you the patent number. It's saying somewhere in England. Madrid? Is there a Madrid, England? I can't really tell. And also this is Wedgwood up here. And Conway, I'm guessing, is the pattern. So you're getting both. Whoops. You're getting both. I like this setup so much better. I feel so much more relaxed. I can't even tell you. Just sitting on my chair instead of the bed. That's crazy. Anyway, I think these are really pretty. And you don't have to use them for cooking. This literally could be part of a gallery wall if you've got a shabby chic theme going. So pretty. You could have some balance if you have two of them. If you're like me, I like to kind of have balance when I decorate in any way. Oh, thank you. It helps. I didn't realize how much just like trying to sit up straight in my bed was like making me not able to relax a little bit. So these are 6.5 inches in diameter. And there, so you're getting two, you're getting both if anybody's interested. But I'm going to move on. I just think, I don't know. I think they're so pretty. These were also something that was really filthy, but I was like, oh, that's Wedgwood. Cleaned it. All right, so moving on. Let's see. We're going to just go through all the breakable stuff. I'm going to start this one at 8. This one is starting at 8. For everybody coming in, welcome. If you're lurking or hanging out, I'm glad to have you here. Always glad to just have people here, whether or not I sell one single thing, honestly. I mean, obviously I need to make an income, but I just like having you come in. It's been very therapeutic. So this is a set, and it's made in England. Actually, let me, I do have glasses. Let me use them because I cannot read it. I cannot read it anymore. All right, Royal Worcester. We got another Worcester. Royal Worcester, true porcelain, England. Oven to tableware, dishwasher proof, 1970. 1970 Royal Worcester, a skippity tail. Whoa, a skippity tail. Where did I have these? Up here. And it's a bowl with a saucer. So here's the bowl. There's a lot of woodland creatures on here. I know I've got a woodland fan. Tori. I don't know if Tori's here or not. But I know she likes the woodland creatures. There's a hedgehog. There's 2 hedgehogs. Looking at a ladybug, which is so cute. We've got a red squirrel, a turtle carrying a flower. How cute is that? The turtle carrying the flower. Like, seriously. Oops, I didn't do the start. Start at 8. Starting at 8. Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Lena. I spackled on the makeup. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. What do we have now? A bunny with a carrot. Little known fact, actually, carrots are not healthy for rabbits. Even though you see them with them all the time, they're actually not healthy for rabbits. But you always see them with this beautiful butterfly. We've got the big, I love this plate, you guys. This is so up my alley. There's a bumblebee, a little fat bumblebee, these mice with a, looks like an apple. Then we've got the big sunflower in the middle with the dandelions and more butterflies. I love this. This is 1970. 1970? Oh, and then it comes with a bowl too. So there we go. There's the bowl. It reminds me of I wonder if Marjolaine Bastine, she works for Hallmark and she has those really pretty watercolor cards. Um, thank you, Lena. Yes, 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 exactly, with the sugar. Um, yeah, it reminds me of Marjolaine Bastine's style, and I think you would know her, like if you went to Hallmark at all, you'd know who I was talking about. She has gorgeous animals and flowers that she painted. I wonder if she was inspired by this or I don't know, but it looks very similar to it. Again, 1970 bowl and saucer that goes with the bowl, starting at 8. So I'm gonna move on. Yeah, I think I have 2 more breakables, I believe. Yep, 2 more breakables. All right, so we're gonna start this one at, you're getting a pair. I want to start it just at $3. You're getting 2 little porcelain figurines. They're I don't know where they're from or what they are. I just started to do a song, didn't I? But it's this little boy. I don't know what these are from at all. It's this little boy with, I think, I don't remember what he's holding there. I thought he was holding a book, but I guess he's just holding his jacket. And he's got his umbrella on his arm, and it's this pale blue and white with a little bit of darker blue here. It's, you know, it's not Yadro, but it is kind of muted on that, on those, along those lines. No marking on the bottom, but along with him, he's missing something. Along with him is this little cat. Let me put him down. I can't stand it. The cat just, I can't. Hold on. I think his hand is broken. I think he's supposed to have something in his hand, but you could just put him right next to the little boy. Like he's kind of like he's holding his hand kind of thing. It's like these 2 little businessmen or something. I can't even stand it with the cat though. So cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, done. I've got the wrong, there we go. Not 8, 3 for the pair. Anyway, cute little figurines. This might be a character set from something and I just don't know, but I thought they were really cute. The cat is 2 inches in height and then the little boy is 4 inches in height. So I'm going to move along and I think I have 1 more breakable and then I'm going to move that stuff out of the way. And I'm going to start this one at 2. Starting at 2. It's a little Irish plate. The lucky little leprechaun is a field of, this lucky little leprechaun is in a field of clover, and somewhere there's a 4-leaf one to bring you back twice over. My vision is terrible. It's transferware. It's just a little plate with a little saying on it, which is very Irish. All the little sayings. It has the, you know, the Irish font, the rainbow, the butterflies, these cute little animals off to the side, almost like the other plate I was just showing. Got a frog and some mushrooms, mushies. And here's the back. This is by, I don't know how to pronounce it actually. Papel, Japan. Hand designed and decorated. Still looks like transfer to me, but oops. And I see Jeanette in it too. Sorry about that too. I think it's super sweet, and it's so hard to find St. Patrick's Day decor. It really is, unless it's from the Dollar Tree, which once in a while Dollar Tree comes out with some really cool stuff. And so this is 4 inches in diameter. Jeanette, do I have your information? If I don't, you can email me. Let's see, at thekitschycat@aol.com, and the information that I need is actually in the description below. But it's your email. Your PayPal email, your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. But again, you probably know this. I'm just throwing it out there. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So going once, going twice, and last call. Oh, okay, I can, no worries if you've sent it already. No worries. And sold. I apologize if I don't remember. I just, it's so hard to remember at this point who has and who hasn't, unfortunately. So it's sold to Jeanette. Thank you so much. Move that over to the side and write it down. Let's see. I'm just gonna write Irish plate. I'll know what I mean. For $2, Jeanette. Randall. There. Making sure I can read my own handwriting. All right. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to move these couple of items up here out of the way. Let's see. I'll put those there. There we go. Might even do a recap that way if I could like pop the camera off and bring it over there. Okay, bye, Kathy. Good to see you. Okay, so moving on. I don't know where to go from here. All right, I have a few things. Let's just slide them on over. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of Easter type of stuff that I'm hauling over. Well, not a lot, but a few Easter things. Stay with me. All right. Here we go. There we go. Let's do the big one. Let's start at $3. Oh, that's interesting, Alice. Let's start this at 3. And it is a consider a sort of peacock chair, right? I keep forgetting the name of these. It's called a peacock chair. Anyway, it's like a wicker one. It's not perfect, as you can see. There's a little issue there. But these are great for displaying a lot of different things. You can also put a little plant in here as well. I think these are so cute. Literally seasonally. Oh, good. Love you too. See you later. Thank you for coming. Oh, unless you met the other Kathy. Either way. Either way. I think these are really like I've seen them in a lot of boho decor, obviously like the full-fledged ones that you can actually sit in. But if you put a little like air plant or something on here, it is so stinking cute. Or if you have just a vintage doll, these are great. And I have seen these used so many different ways. And you could spray paint it. There's a lot of different things you could do with it. But I think it's really fun. I did highlight the price right. Yeah, it's $3. I'm going to get the height on this. It's about 12 inches in height. And then at the widest points, it's about 7.5 inches. So I just thought it'd be fun for, or I see Alice in at 3. Thank you, Alice. I just like the versatility of it. Like, I feel like you could potentially put something in this for every season. Or if you didn't want to use it seasonally, it's a great display piece. It's a surface, you know. It's a place for a vignette. So yeah, Boyd's Bear, Madame Alexander doll. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you do any kind of photography, it's great. It's a great chair for that kind of setup. Battery operated candle with candle ring. Yep. Yep. That would be fun. Yep. I mean, there's something about tiny versions of big things. I don't know. I'm weird, but I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. It's going once. Going twice. And last call. And sold to Alice. Thank you so much, Alice. All right, let me put that over there and write you down. Alice. Thank you. Iguana. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. That'd be funny. And oh yes, Raggedy Ann. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna take a sip of water really quick. One second. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. Sorry, I was catching up on the chat. Let's start this. I'm going to start this at 3 as well. It's literally, actually, let me make sure I'm not starting it. One second. So I think the original price is still on this, and I'm not pricing it for more. No, yeah, so the original price was $6 on this, so I'm starting this at 3. Literally just a Walmart bunny. But it is so cute. I remember I had to rescue it. I have a sore spot, or soft spot, I should say, for Plush when it's in new condition. I'm like, I can't stand the idea of going into a trash compactor or the bins or anything like that. So it is so super soft. And she's all pink. She has a pink bow. It's like a mauve pink. Get in close on that. Here we go. She's got a really sweet face. Her ears have sparkly inside, or are sparkly on the inside. It's not glitter. It's part of the fabric, so it doesn't come off. Really cute. Little tiny tail. Still has the original. It's like it was never even touched. So, and it's just a soft, sweet bunny. And I see Stephanie in at 3. Thank you so much, Stephanie. It's so light. It's such an Easter basket filler, I feel like. It is. She's really, really soft and light and sweet. Oh, and I wanted to show you that her feet and her hands also have the sparkly stuff going on. So you can see why she was irresistible to me. I was like, oh my God. And such a pretty color too. It's like a blush pink. It's so sweet. Why don't I say it's sweet about 6 more times? Okay. Going once. I'm doing the thing that I was doing on my bed. Okay. Going twice. I was sitting all like, and last call. And sold. Sold to Stephanie for 3. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I'm so glad she's going to a home. I am so glad. Okay. All right. So, Stephanie, $3. Oops, I wrote you in as the thing I was selling. But I should have written pink bunny. Pink bunny. Okay. There we go. Thank you. And I am going to actually move something really quick. Let's see. Nobody bought these. These need to go over here. There we go. All right. I've got another seasonal item. It's another Easter item. Oh, oh! I just hit my ankle. Oof. I'm gonna start it too. I love that. I don't wear pink. It doesn't. It looks like my skin. So, if I wear pink, it has to be like a jewel tone, dark pink. But I love looking at it. So no, I'm typing going in once. Start at. Let's start it at $2. Start at $2. It's an Easter scarf by Talbot's. I'm gonna have a difficult time showing this probably. Again, the very light pastel colors in it. I'm showing it to you folded up because it's just easier for you to see. It's this Easter basket. Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Lena. Here's the whole thing. It's a very subdued pattern. Kind of goes almost with the plain and bowl that I was just talking about. Kind of a watercolor look. It has eggs and gifts and bunnies. And it's sheer. It's very sheer. And here we are. Here's the tag. It is by Talbot's. So it was probably on the more expensive side when it was new because Talbot's is expensive. Literally dry clean, made in Japan. It's 100% silk. 100% silk. Here we go. The bottom there. So it is a silk scarf from Talbot's, starting at 2 with the Easter theme. And you could put this on your bag. You could tie it in your hair. It'd be so cute. As a ponytail tie. Underneath the basket, anything. I think these are really, really, I don't think I've ever seen actually a Talbot's holiday scarf before. So I'll get a measurement and then I'm going to move it along. All right, so it is slippery. It's, oh my gosh, I can't get a grip on it. It's 20 inches by, I believe, 20 inches, but I'll just double check on that. Yep, 20 by 20 on that, even though it doesn't really look like it. I guess it does if I hold it back. All right, so I'm going to move along. Let's see. Where am I putting unsolds? Over there. I have a little bell. I'm going to leave $2 on the screen. This is made in Austria, if I'm reading it right. Really pretty colors. They're turquoisey blue. It's coming off more regular blue, but it's turquoisey blue on my end with a gold sort of outline. It's an enamel painted bell. It's not Tanala, but it kind of has the vibe. Isn't it cute? This is great for if you're caring for someone and they need to get your attention, but this would be more of a, you just got to be careful giving somebody a bell. More of a subtle, quiet little, I'm ready for dinner or I need something kind of bell. Really, really pretty to look at. Delicate. It's not very big. It's 4 inches in height. Oops, I almost knocked it right out of my hand. Let me show you the inside. Let's see. What does that say? Steinbach email? Well, email. Handmade in Austria. So it's an Austrian little tiny bell. How big did I say it was? 4 inches? Yeah, 4 inches. With a gold tone handle, very sleek handle, and very sweet sound too. You could almost even add it to a wind chime. Almost. I think it'd be cute too. I'm not necessarily a bell person, but I am an enameled person. So this just appealed to me. So I'm going to move on. Throw the bell. Let's throw the bell. I'm going to start this one at 2 as well. So I'm just going to leave it on the screen. I'm just noticing a fuzzy on it. I'm trying to get the fuzzy off. It's a ram. You probably hear it. It actually makes a noise. It actually needs to be lint rolled, but I am going to start it at 2. It's a pink and white little fuzzy ram. Look at his. Again, Easter items. Let's see, who is the maker? It's by Schmid. I'm sure you've heard of Schmid. It has like these corduroy feet and the corduroy horns. And he does have a little eyeball in there. And he. Whoops, that was a shorter one. Remember those as a kid? That's what it's got in there, obviously, right? Anyway, starting at 2, if anybody's interested in him, he is 6 inches in like length, and then in height, he is just under 6 inches in height. Easter, unusual Easter. He's just a stubby little marshmallow of a guy. But I'm going to move on. He made a little bit of a noise. All right, we have a whole lot of Beanie Babies. I'm going to sell them all together, even though the fourth one doesn't really fit. I'm going to start at 4, I guess. Starting at 4. All right. So this one has its tag protector, and it is early, and it's a robin. You're getting all of them. This is from my collection. I collected Beanie Babies. Hi, my name is Kathy, and I was a Beanie Baby collector. So I still have mine from back in the 90s, and these are from the I finally decided I didn't need them anymore, but anyway, I think this is, I mean, these were in nicely kept shape because they were just owned by me. They weren't played with, they were just set on display, and that's it. So there's the robin. Again, you're getting all of them for 4. We have Ears, the rabbit. Usually with the Beanie Baby rabbits, they're more like the bears. This is one that lays on its belly. And it also has its tag protector because that's the kind of person I was with my collecting. Yep. I think I even ordered, I'm 99.9% sure I ordered tag protectors off eBay. I'm surprised that I didn't have the plastic boxes. I'm surprised. I had 2 princess bears. I probably still do somewhere. And then you're getting Fleece. You're getting Fleece. Again, one that lays down, and he's got a very sort of textured, obviously, fur. It's not the same as the fur on most of the Beanie Babies. Kind of bumbly. That's a way I can describe it. And then finally we have a bat. He doesn't have a tag protector. Did he have a tag protector? Yes, that one did. He does not have a tag protector. This is Batty. And so his wings Velcro together so he can stay hidden in his little wings. I don't know what year he was from. He was from 1996. 1996. So I would have been 20 years old when I bought this. And I do remember buying it when it came out because I was like, oh, bad. At 20. I'm 48. I'll be 49 next month. I've had this since I was 20. All right, so moving on. That was the set of 4 Beanie Babies. All right, I'm gonna throw them over there. They're Beanie Babies, they can handle it. This is going to start at 3. It's a little trinket box. I think it's made in Japan. I'm not sure what in the heck it's made out of. Oops, I typed in 4. Did not mean to do that. Remove, delete. Don't put myself in timeout. Okay, start at 3. Now there's no space. There. All right. It's a very dark green trinket box. I don't understand what's being depicted. I don't even know if I'm holding it the right way up. I think I am. I think this is like a big cliff. I think. I think these are, I'm not sure what's happening here. This also looks like it's coming out of the water down here. So I'm not really sure what scene is being depicted. I just know this has been around quite a while. It has that sort of lacquer kind of vibe to it. See, I think this is lacquer, if I'm not mistaken. It's made in Japan, and it's a stacking box. So actually, open it up, and it's got another one inside. There's 2. It does smell a little like it had perfume or something in it. It smells a little bit like Avon, but it's not. It's definitely not Avon. But like somebody put their powder or something in it. And then the other scene, again, I don't even know if I'm holding it the right way. Actually, if it's, I'm holding it, I'll hold it the same way as the other one. There we go. The scene is a little bit more clearly depicted on this one. So those are neat. And I see Sandy in for 3. Thank you, Sandy. Again, just a reminder, they're lightly Avon-y. smelling. I don't smell them smelling like Avon just sitting here, but if I sniff, I smell it. So thank you so much. I'm going to count it down as soon as I put them back in their little containers. I think they're so neat. This is the type of stuff I would pick up at church rummage sales that everybody would overlook, and I'd be like, oh, that's different. Like, I've actually had this for quite a few years. This was in my collection of vintage things, and I've probably had this 20 years just in my collection. So I really liked it. So it's 3 inches in length, and from top to bottom, it is 2 inches, and then in height, it is a little over an inch. And I see N. Murphy in at 4. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. So going once. Going twice. And last call. And I'm typing in my sold. And I know there's a lag, so I'll give it a second. Typing in this or sending the sold right now. And sold to N. Murphy. Thank you, Sandy, and thank you, Nancy, so much. Write you down. Appreciate it. Let's see. Japan. Trinket. I cannot write 4s lately. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, N. Murphy. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very lightweight, too. Okay, what's next? Oh, is DM still here? I know she's a holiday person like I am. It's going to be a lot of just a mixed lot of patriotic / 4th of July brooches, pins, things like that. I wanted to start it at 3. Started at 3. Oh, good. And don't feel pressured just because I said your name. I just wanted to get your attention in case you were interested. All right, so starting at 3, it is a collection of patriotic things. Get my stuff together. All right. Let's show it to you one by one. We've got one that's sort of like a clay type of heart. And I always forget the word, you guys. It's not rustic. It's primitive. Kind of has that primitive vibe. I will never remember that word, I swear. It is clay. So somebody put a pin back on there. And then we have, and this is the whole lot. This one is probably, I don't really know what it's made of. It feels like hardened cardboard. It's another heart with a flag. Also primitive looking. And then it is a, let's see, a set of 3 buttons. Yeah, 3 buttons. Just 3 buttons because I was throwing things together that went together. So never been opened, kind of a dingy package, but 3 button cover or actual buttons. So if you knit, it'd be really cute for a little 4th of July sweater. Oh my gosh, so cute. Either children's or a woman's cardigan or something like that. This is a magnet pin. And no, it's not a magnet. I lied. It is not a magnet. Hold on a second. I have to figure this pin out. I see DM in 3. Thank you, DM. Probably making a mistake opening this. Okay. This is there's no pin back on it. But I think when there's a battery in it, it lights up. Let me highlight you. It's an enamel pin. And you can see these little squares here. Here. You see them, the squares that don't belong there. There's a battery in here. And so I think it lights up, but it still needs like the pin back. Pin back to it, but you can have a flag, brooch, pin. What else do we have in here? Another heart. This one's actually signed by the artist. I think this is probably ceramic or something like that, or composite. It's hard to tell. Resin. Here we go. Very handmade looking. It is signed actually. Oh, it's Silvestri. There you go. By the maker. Silvestri is a known more than just jewelry. They do a bunch of different things, but so there's Silvestri. little heart pin. There's a plain sort of necktie pin. I want to call these pins. They're more pins than brooches. Another enameled one with the tack back. Looks like it says made in. That one's made in China. That one's made in China. What else? We have, this actually needs a pin back to it, but maybe it was an earring. It's a star. Oh, I just can't get things to focus. There. Wrapped in ribbon. Another one of these. This is great to just hand out to people too if you're having a party or a 4th of July party or something. Everybody be festive. Okay, we're down to the last 3 pins in this whole lot. Another stick pin. Support our troops. Ouch. Ah, I almost dropped it. Is that everything? Yes, okay. This is actually a single earring, but maybe you can craft with this. It's a clip earring. But it's super cute. Oh my gosh. Super cute. You could make it into a pin. There we go. Field of Blue is in the wrong direction, but that's okay. There we go. So it's got rhinestones. Again, you could just, you know, anything, hair, put it in your hair. And then finally, what is this one? This is actually a pendant, and it's a flag, but it's a plain flag. It's silver tone with the blue rhinestone in the top there. The veil is underneath my hand there, and it's just silver tone. So that's everything. And I have Donna in at 3. And as soon as I put these back in the bag, I will count it down. I don't have a whole lot of items left, so I'm just going to hurry myself up here. All right, so going once. What did I say? 3. I did it again. I put the name of the winner in the description pot. Oi, jewelry. Going twice. Let's call and sold. Thank you so much, DM. All right. Moving on, I have a St. Patrick's Day cross stitch. It needs to be framed. I'm going to start it at 4. Oops. All right, and it is a little bendy, but this is my favorite Irish proverb. May the road, I'm not going to read it. May the road rise up to meet you, though, is how it starts. It's one of my blessing, excuse me. So it is cross stitched. Somebody did do this. It is on a piece of cardboard, so it does need to be framed. I absolutely love the old cross stitch, and again, I've said this a few times now. I like the subtle St. Patrick's Day stuff, not the in your face, like the Celtic looking stuff, I guess. But it has the whole blessing, or yeah, the whole blessing written on there, and all it needs is a beautiful frame. I'm thinking yellow will be really pretty, or that same shade of green. And the measurement on this is basically 12 by 10. It's like 13 by 10. Here's the back. There is a bend, a little bit of a bend in it. So there's that. I just think it just needs a frame to make it pop. But anyway, get you a close up of the cross stitch, and then we're going to move on. All right, so moving on. I have a tin. I'm going to start it at 3. Starting at 3, and it is, as per usual with my tins that I find, that's on the rusty side. Here we go. The lid is what's on the rusty side. I believe I actually did sell this once, but the person never sent me their information, and then I ended up just setting it aside. So it on the top again, it is a little bit rusty, but the design is so English looking. It's got the little flowers. I thought that was a butterfly right there, but I don't know if it's not. It is or not. It has the interesting shape. Here's the back. George W. Horner and Company Limited, Chester, Ely Street, County of Durham, England. So it's made in England. Container made in England. I do tend to prefer when they're made in England for some reason. There's just they seem a little bit fancier to me. So the rest of it is not rusty. It's this pretty blue color. It's just the top. You could put tea bags in here. Tea would be great to put in here. I'll get a measurement for you, and then we're going to move on. All right, so in length, it's 5 inches, and in height, it is 3 inches. So, oh, and I see Colleen cookies for vintage in at 5. Thank you, Colleen. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So going once, going twice, and last call, and sold. Sold to Colleen. Thank you so much. 10. Writing things down lately. I'm having trouble with writing things down. All right, so there. My goodness. Thank you. With buttons. Oh yes. Yep, that'd be perfect. Yep. Absolutely. Any sewing notions, tuck away really neatly. Oh, I just scratched my fingernail on there. All right, moving on. I have not a whole lot left. I mean, there's a few things, but it's, oh my gosh, I almost tipped over. Heavier than I was expecting. It's not a whole lot of things, but it's still a few. I apologize. I'm just trying to pick everything up. All right, so let's start this at 3. It is a coin purse. Starting it at 3, it's kind of really boho. I almost said hobo. Boho. It has like a stitched pattern. It's not vintage, but it's a large kiss clasp coin purse. It's a good sized one. It is by World Finds, handmade, fair trade. And it's 100% cotton. There's some staining there, right there. The clasp is really tight. This is great for going to those yard sales and things. If you need a lot of change, really good size for that. And you can just stick it in your purse and it's going to fill, you know what I mean? It's nice and big. I think that's why I got it to begin with, was for that, for myself. But then I don't know. I don't end up being that organized. Here's the other side. I like this side better. And those are stitches. Those white lines, they are stitches. So if you're into that boho look and you need a thrifting coin purse, this is really good size. And actually, probably if you wanted to, you could probably somehow attach a strap. I mean, it is quite big. So I'm going to get a measurement and then I'm going to move on. It's 6 inches in width and it's about 5.5 inches in height. And I forgot to point out that there are little purple pom-poms on the edge here, all the way around. I forgot to point that out. So I think it's neat. All right, so moving on. I have a scarf. Let me see if it's by anybody. Again, it's out of the tote. It's out of the tote, you guys. Let's see. This is one size. It's 100% rayon. It's actually made in China. It's I'll leave 3. Oh, I see Alice in at 3. Let me take that back. Take this back. And we'll do going once. Going twice. I just minimized on my phone. My phone is acting so weird. Last call. And sold to Alice for casino trips. Oh, good idea. Good idea. It holds a lot. It really does. Thank you. Yeah, it opens nice and wide too. It's like, you know. All right, let me write you down. Let's see. Okay. Thank you so much. Put that over there. And I'm going to start this at 3 as well. Like I just said, it's made in China, but it's actually got a really pretty pattern. The green is not going to translate, although actually that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. It's these different subdued sort of olive greens and sage greens somehow worked together. There we go. Into this scarf. Let me open it up. Oh, I have an itch. Let me open it up. It's nice and big. Nice and wide. I don't know if you can see the pattern. I can't see. This would make a great table runner as well. Really elegant. Also boho. I think this might have come from a boho sale, some of these things, now that I'm thinking about it. It seems like a mishmash of different sales. It does have the fringe on the end. Kind of empty. Yeah. Oh gosh, that makes sense. Oh goodness. I'm going to try to get a measurement. What I'm going to do is just fold it in half and get the halfway measurement, and then we'll double it because this is big. If I can even math. No, it's beyond the length of 3 yards. Okay. It's basically 3 yards long, basically. 3 yards. A little bit longer than that. And then in width, it is about 24 inches. 24 inches. So, all right, I'm going to move on. Fold it up, then I'll move on. Give people a second in case, just in case. Because it seems like that's I tend to move on too quickly, so I'll tend to put something away first and then move on. So there's more time. Okay, so I'm sorry if my chair is squeaking a lot. Let's start this one at 3 as well. It's another scarf. This one's got an 80s vibe. I've also got a fingernail that wants to catch everything. 1 second. I just happen to have my nail file over here. There. All right. It keeps catching on things. Let's see who it's made by. It is very 80s feeling to me. Very 80s. It's got a big butterfly, some smaller butterflies, some stripes, and then the big butterfly on this side, and more butterflies and flowers. Is there a maker? Yes, there is. And my fingernail is still snagging. It is Honig, Honig, scarves made in Italy. And it's polyester. It's polyester. So this is starting at 3 if anybody's interested. Again, in your hair, on a table, spring table. I don't know if people still tie them to their purse straps, but there's that. Or as a belt. This could also be a belt if it was done the long way. So I'm going to move along. I'm going to fold it up and then I'm going to move along. Alrighty. I heard the best way to actually store your linens is not folded. It's actually rolled, which makes a lot of sense to me because then you don't have the seams. So, moving on. Let's see. What do I have left? I'm going to start this actually just at $1, like straight $1. Start it at $1. We still have you guys here. I still have 14 of you here. Oh, good. Or 16, depending on what I'm looking at. So this is starting at $1, and it's an anchor. I think it's a tea towel. Just a red anchor tea towel. If you're having trouble seeing the anchors. There we go. There we go. I love a nautical theme. I absolutely love a nautical theme. And when you pull back from it, you don't necessarily see that it's anchors. And then you get close up and you see that it's anchors. So I had actually picked this up as a 4th of July decoration. I think nautical and 4th of July sort of fit well together because it's usually the same colors, the red, white, and blue. It is, this is by Pinecone Hill. Never heard of it. And it's cotton and linen. And it's made in India. And I'm going to get a measurement on that. Oh, wakey, wake. I'm sorry you're so sleepy. I know the feeling of being overly sleepy. That's the worst. This is 22 inches by 22 inches. If anybody's interested in that. So I'm going to move on. And what I have left is books and a deck of cards. And that's what we have left. So let's see. I'm going to start the deck of cards. Let's start the deck of cards at $1 as well. It's actually 2 decks of cards, but that's okay. DM says, wake up, Steph. It has the Norman Rockwell. I've got an elastic around it still, but the Norman Rockwell older couple there sitting with their dogs and their cat. Looks like the kitty's rubbing on the dog. Looks like it's fall time. They're really sweet. And then on the other side, I'm assuming it's when they were younger, when they were courting. And they've got the pup or the dog in the background, the basket of flowers. So it's 2 full decks of cards. Norman Rockwell, the older couple and the younger couple. Might be a cute like wedding kind of thing or something. I don't know. I don't know what card company this is. I don't know if there's any jokers in here. I haven't checked for jokers. No, I don't see. I don't see the maker, but anyway, really sweet. Starting at $1. I'm going to move on to the last few items. All right, let's start this at $4. And if you get just this, then if you get just a book, it's going to be media mail, which is less expensive than regular mail. If you have other items that it can no longer be media mail, it has to be just the book. But let's see. Let's get started. So we're starting this one at $4. And I didn't hit enter. All right. This is Cake Rex. I don't know if you remember this website. Best wishes, Suzanne. Underneath that, we will miss you. So it's people who didn't make cakes the way they were actually asked for. And it's actually pretty funny. There's a website, or at least there used to be a blog, a Cake Rex blog that I used to follow. That's why I have the book. And I submitted a cake, and she actually put it on the blog once. So let me see if I can pull up some pictures that aren't going to be. Let's see. Happy birthday, pick. I think it's supposed to be Chris. This is a great coffee table book. It'll get people laughing. Oh goodness. The captions are usually hilarious on these. The bear rug with the Barbies. Oops, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful what I'm showing. this is why I followed the website, because it was just so stinking funny. Happy Thanksgiving. That's supposed to be a turkey. It does not look like a turkey. What is that? Oh, that's just gross. Anyway, this website used to crack me up. I mean, there's plenty more. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but this is the terrible cakes. Great coffee table, or great even kitchen table, like side table book. Really funny. So I'm gonna set it aside. The next one I'm gonna start at 3. Let's see. Start at 3. And it is the Do You See What I See Walter Wick search books. I love these. I actually have a collection of Walter Wick books. I already have this one. I didn't realize that, and I had gotten another one, and so that's why I'm not keeping this one, but I do have the collection. And if you haven't seen the Walter Wick books before, he takes items and arranges them in such a beautiful, and vintage items too, arranges them in such a beautiful way. And it's great for kids. And I see DM in at 3. Thank you, DM. You must know Walter Wick, I bet. The search book, such a great Christmas present too. He arranges things so beautifully, you guys. And it's really, if you look him up, he really does do this. Like, he sets up these shadow boxes and just, I mean, that's a little bit more of an obvious hidden objects picture, but let's see what else we have in here. Okay, here's a good one. And it's like, can you see what I see? A monkey, 5 elves, a train, 2 wagons, a duck, 6 horses, an ace, 2 dragons, a turkey, a rooster, a whistle, 2 clocks, a Christmas greeting spelled out in blocks, 11 snowflakes, 7 white sheep, a giraffe afloat, and a mouse asleep. It actually rhymes. I just didn't read it in the right cadence. And it isn't as easy to find these things as you think it might be, actually. It's not that easy to find the items sometimes. Sometimes it's like a toothpick, and it's almost darn near impossible to find it where he hides them. Isn't this sweet? I could look at these books for hours because I'm sure it asks for a shadow and all. I mean, he thinks of all sorts of things. That's obviously like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas scenario going on there. I'll show you one more picture and then we'll count it down. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I keep opening to like pages don't have anything on it. Okay, this is a different one that's like, it's just a lot of stuff to look through, basically. And again, it's not as easy as you might think it is. Because I remember when it was like, you had to find a dime, but it was like the dime was way over in the corner. Like it was so, some of them, they are hard, even for an adult. Oh, good, good. And I'm going to go ahead and count it down. As an adult, it keeps me occupied. It's very mind soothing as well if you just sit there and just like, okay, I'm going to look for this thing. It's treasure hunting. It's actually treasure hunting, right? And sold to DM. Thank you, DM, for $3. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see, what do we have left? This is from Hallmark. I'm going to start this one at 2. This was when I worked there. So this was back in like, when did I work at Hallmark? Was it 2004? I don't even remember now. I don't remember. But I got this then because I wanted it. I've always been into the Coca-Cola thing at Christmas time. So it is Clement Seymour's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, featuring Coca-Cola Santa tribute. So I believe this is around 2004. Because it was like if you bought so many items, you got this with it or something. I don't remember now. It's been a while, but at the beginning, we've got inspired by Rockwell. Beautiful artistry in here. I think there's a date on it. 2001. Yeah, so this was 2001. 23-year-old book, believe it or not. The letters are nice and big. And it's definitely the Coca-Cola Santa. I mean, for sure. That's where they got the red. I see Stephanie in it too. Thank you, Stephanie. I used to have this whole poem memorized. I don't know how, but I could recite this thing like you would not believe. Like 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse went. Like I could just rattle it off. I couldn't now, but I think I was ever so slightly like obsessed with this poem. It's just and there's also like information about the Coca-Cola Santa at the beginning. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it down. So going once, going twice, last call, and sold. Sold to Stephanie. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Write you down. Santa. See this. Stephanie. Okay. Oh, me too. I'm glad you do too. That's again a lot of this. A lot of this is from my own stuff. Believe it or not. So, all right. We're going to start this one at 3, I guess, starting at 3. It's kind of hard to come up with a price on the fly sometimes because I mean, it's just, yeah. But 3 seems good. This is Better Homes and Gardens holiday decorations you can make. So this is fun. Somebody did have a kangaroo sticker in there at the beginning for some reason, but let's see what year this is from. This is from 1974. It's actually a year older than me. There's chapters: Christmas trees, trims for trees, stocking stitchery, focus on your fireplace, tabletop magic, wonderful ways with walls, candles and candle holders, inviting doorways, outdoor decorations, dazzling window dressings, decorations children can make, and decorations for other holidays. So, if you're a crafter, and I see Carol in at 3. Thank you, Carol. I love these books. I love these books, even if they're coffee table books, because it's got the vintage. I know if I had the time and wherewithal, I know I could do the tree skirts for sure, because I've done something like that similar before. Different types of vintage trees you can make. How cool. How cool. That one's definitely my favorite. That one's a cloth one or like a ribbon one, it looks like. Let's see. Look at these fantastic stockings. They're so Whoville, almost. One of them's an ice skate. How fun. 1974, a very good year. Oh gosh. Where's the other holidays? I was kind of interested in that. Oh, wait a minute. This is too cool. I have to show you guys this first. Advent calendar. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, I want to make this stuff. I really want to make this stuff. I was trying to find a page though that had other holidays. I was thinking, oh yeah, there's 4th of July. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. I would totally make that. I would totally do that. Probably going to end up trying to thrift this in the future someday. Yep, there's some fall, some interesting fall. There's something about the 70s. The fall was always really orange and brown, like overwhelmingly. So this chair is kind of noisy. I'm trying to get closer and it doesn't want to move. All right. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. We're going to do a countdown. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Carol. Thank you so much. Oh, look at the back. The toe stockings. That's hilarious. Mom, Dad. That one has toenails. That's funny. Ah, thank you. Let's see. Holiday decorations. Carol. Well, thank you. Okay. Last item, I think. Nope, two more. I'm going to start this one at 3 as well, so I will just leave that up there. This is Martha Stewart, Christmas with Martha Stewart Living, Parties and Projects for the Holidays. I used to watch her show before it was not in front of an audience. It was way back, and then way back when she had it. I love her Christmas stuff because she does showcase vintage things a lot. So let's see. This book, it's already kind of fancy when you open it. I just always found her projects a little bit above my skill level, which I think most people kind of have that issue. But I'm not finding a date. I am not finding a date on this, but anyway, let's show you the pictures. Show you how to make some gumdrop decorations. Beautiful, beautiful photos, as always. So get that. And then types of wreaths and the types of leaves that you want to use in making the wreaths. I'll show a couple more pictures and then we'll move on. Here's a feast. That looks delicious. And one more picture. One more picture. Let's make it a good one. Really sweet wrapping. So it's kind of your non-traditional, obviously. It was Martha Stewart. It's a little on the fancy side, but this is also a heavier book. But again, it's will qualify for medium mail. So I'm going to go ahead and move on from there. And then finally, I want to start this at 2. I had to think about it. All right. So we've got a Vintage Family Circle magazine. It's got an Afghan and some needlework pillows on the Afghan. The Afghan's pretty cool. What year is this? August 1975. Where did it go? Here we go. So this came out 50 years ago, 49 years ago. Duh. Came out 49 years ago because this is the month before I was born. Yep, the month before I was born, this came out. So, 49-year-old magazine, looked pretty darn good. 49-year-old magazine. Here's a Colgate ad on the back. Let's see what we've got inside. I love the ads. I'm going to show you the ads because I love this. Look at this little boy. Velcro fasteners. It was a new thing, I guess. Fashion. Oh my goodness. So this prairie style, you know, it was a thing in the 70s too. Oh, she's fabulous. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty dress. Okay, I'll show one more picture and then we'll end. What is this? Hot dogs I have known and loved. Mimi Sheridan, a famous gourmet, confesses that she is a hot dog freak. She recalls her favorites and brings you recipes for them and their trimmings. If you're a hot dog person. Oh my goodness. Look at this coffee maker. Oh gosh, and there's an ad for, you know what, down there. I don't even think I remember that brand. And here's the Afghan on the front. And there's some pillows with a different fruit and bugs, butterflies and things. All right, so that was everything. As you know, there's some things up there that didn't sell. If anybody's interested, let me know. Thank you, Stephanie. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Appreciate having you here as always. Again, if anybody, I don't know, I don't really have the energy to do a true recap, to be honest with you, but I'm feeling incredibly tired right now. But if anybody sees something up there and says, hey, wait a minute, what is that? Like, let me know. But it's basically all, like, pretty much all the breakables that didn't sell I stuck up there. So it's an egg, a chicken, a cheese dish, a mug, salt and pepper shakers, plate with a bowl, and I don't remember. Oh, it's the little boy, and behind him is the egg coddler, the boy with the cat and the egg coddler. So if nobody's interested in any of the things back there, or if bringing back things that I've already shown, I'm going to end here. I wasn't sure I was going to do a sale today. I actually almost didn't. I just really wasn't feeling that great. Easter scarf. Okay, let's see. Did I write down what I had for a price? Probably not. Okay. I think, did I have $3 on this? I'm guessing I had $3 on this. That whole writing it down thing is not working. So if $3 is okay, I'm going to say go ahead and sold to Carol. If that sounds good to you. I can't remember what I put for a price. Okay. I'm just going to write sold. And write you down. Scarf. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oops. Over there. And let's get this off the screen. Alrighty. Okay. So I am sure Kathy is live right now. I don't know if there's any other sales going on, as I say at the end of a sale, but go ahead, run over there and check them out. And again, the shipping's going to be a little different because life and health is not really letting me invoice quickly like I used to. And because I haven't even shipped items from last week's sale, I'm going to, unless somebody needs something in a hurry, I'm going to go ahead and hold off until the next sale to invoice so that I can combine shipping for you. If that works for people, please let me know. If not, I can invoice sooner. I mean, I didn't sell a ton of things today, but yeah, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll hold off the invoice until next week so that you can save some money on shipping, because I don't like the idea of, I'm very uncomfortable that I'm shipping things after having another sale. Like, that's not how I meant to do things. If that makes sense. So that's what it will be. So expect an invoice next weekend, unless you say otherwise. That's okay. All right. I think that's it. No updates on the personal living situation. Anything I update with you with right now, it's actually not, it's things are not going in the direction they need to be going in at all. And so I'll just leave the update right there. It's just, there's no point in talking about it. It's going backwards. And I made a lot of phone calls today. And that's part of the reason why I wasn't sure I was going to do a sale, because a lot of phone calls that are getting nowhere. And yeah, anyway, thank you for coming, and I appreciate the purchases. I appreciate you being here, and hopefully I will see you next week. If I'm not here next week, then I will I'll put something in the community tab, and I will invoice if I know for sure, like say next Monday, I'm not going to be able to do a sale on Thursday because I'm doing such and such a thing. Then I might just go ahead and send the invoice, but otherwise plan on me invoicing you after the next sale. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heart, Stephanie. Thank you. And I'm going to let you all go. Enjoy your day, and I will see you soon. Go see Kathy if she's having a sale. Bye, guys.